we have to move in a direction where Northern Manhattan should have more economic development. In our state of the district, I will be getting into details on some of the vision that we have when it comes to major investments that should come to Northern Manhattan, potential area that we have to develop, and everything will be based on a blueprint that I will be getting into more details on the 21st in the state of Northern Manhattan. But right now, one of the things that I will be getting into more information is that we will have a blueprint for Northern Manhattan for the next 30 years. I believe that it is important to keep our community as a residential one. I know that our residents who live in this area, and now that I will have the opportunity to represent Northern Manhattan river to river, we have an important point of view for many residents who say we need to protect the landscape of our community. We want to be sure that Northern Manhattan continue being a place, major residential, but I believe that we can balance, we can protect that aspect of the community, the face of the community, and at the same time looking at potential area where major development should take place in Northern Manhattan. But it will take for us as a community to speak in one voice and say we demand a very fair share distribution of our taxes. And what I feel with the few years that I have at the council is that we has not received major capital investments in Northern Manhattan, and that's one of the area that I see that we have a lot of space to grow, and I'm hoping to see Northern Manhattan moving through important positive changes, keeping the residential aspect that we have in our community.
What kind of major capital improvement would you like to see in Northern Manhattan? Do you have something specific, like a particular industry or a particular company? Or what do you envision? I mean, what is your plan? I probably don't want to reveal the details.
We will be highlighting into places and potential and who are working in this blueprint that we are starting putting together. But what we feel is that we need to have a 20-30 year plan in our community that will include a potential area where to decrease, where to develop, where to build housing for working class and middle class, how to also identify some area where we can build. But one particular area that I'm committed to for our community to be part of is the STEM initiative. I believe that the science and technology initiative that we have in the city should include Northern Manhattan. And sitting in the committee of higher education, I've been approaching from the private and public institution, asking on how will Northern Manhattan be included in the biggest investment that we have when it comes to science and technology.